It's always a packed house when North and Central take to Benedetti Worley Stadium for the annual crosstown rivalry game. Add in a couple of dynamic rushing attacks, and you've got yourself a showdown. The Red Hawk Rowdies out in full force at NCC, and with good reason. Down 12-9, backed up on their own 9. The Central coaching staff has a simple play call. Give it to Matt Randolph. He scampers all the way down the carpet, 91 yards to the end zone. We speed him up a little bit there. That makes it 15-12 Central. But the team on the other sideline has a pretty good running back too, Dan Pucknitis. Get off him. That TD makes it 19-15 Huskies. But Randolph and the Red Hawks would get the last laugh. From the Central 42-yard line, he makes a couple of cuts, gets some downfield blocks, and won't be caught. 58 yards on the run. He had 255 and 5 touchdowns on the ground. Central gets bragging rights. At Mattia Valley, the Mustangs cling to some slim playoff hopes. Jarrett House back in uniform. But it's the Lake Park offense that gets it going early. Zach Gahant puts one up for grabs. Scott Philippe must be ready for basketball season. 63 yards on the touchdown. We're tied at 14. Second half now, Mustangs down 7. The running game gets ignited. Trayshawn Mackey on the give can't even be stopped by his own linemen. Lancers are caught playing catch-up. Mackey takes advantage, 72 yards, 163 on the night. We're tied. But the Lancers come right back from 5 yards out. LeCurt Evans puts Lake Park ahead for good. Mustangs will miss the playoffs in 2011. Windy conditions in Bloomington didn't bother Naperville North's boys golf team on day 1 of the IHSA Class 3A state meet. The Huskies only sat 10 strokes back of first place Lake Forest after day 1. Day 2, though, was a different story. The den at Fox Creek, the site for the tournament. Mattia Valley's Adam Kreiner made some memories as a senior this season. I think he has a new one to top the list. Ball gets knocked in the air by a ball mark, but Kreiner had the right line all along. It drops in. He finished tied for 76. The Naperville North 6 struggled on Saturday. Top player Raymond Knoll, no exception. This putt summed up his team's day. Huskies finished 7th out of 12. One guy who was happy about the way he played, Waubonsie senior Alec Meyer. Here on 18, he sets himself up for par. He took 9th as an individual. Another Waubonsie golfer was busy in Decatur at the girls' state meet. Warrior freshman Bing Sing Sumali leading after day 1, trying to protect it. On 7, she comes into the green. She would birdie that hole. She had 37 on the front. On the back, she struggled just a bit by her standards. On 12, she gets up and down for par. She looked like anything but a rookie this season. She finished 4th at state. The North Central football team was also doing its thing in Decatur. The Cardinals put a hurting on Milliken, 61-14, to stay undefeated in the CCIW. Up next for the Cardinals is a tough road test against number 15, Illinois Wesleyan. That's it for sports. Back to you, Jen.